Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Strigmar, and now it's time for some more League of Legends. In this episode, we are going to be playing some Volibear Jungle in what is one of the nastiest experiences of jungle I've ever had in Ranked. Granted, I barely ever played jungle, so yeah, you are going to watch some very cringe things. This is the full disclosure of why I hate playing jungle. Full disclosure. Playing jungle, for me, is like one of the worst things you can make me do. But okay. It begins. I'm going to be playing Volibear Jungle. Into Pantheon. In bronze. This, in particular, is my promotion to bronze 2. One of the reasons I don't play ranked is because of how bad I am at jungle. And he warded my blue. Great. He's already invaded, and he is going to do, that is just a preview of what he's going to do more. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but I really want to spectate what this Viger was doing. Because this particular Viger is part of the reason that we won the game. I did do a match where I played well after this, but not this game. So, I did blue buff. Oh, and if you're wondering what my KD looks like, it's actually pretty freaking bad. Ugh, I end up taking passive on that blue buff. Not good. Friggin' Pantheon comes mid, level 2, and gets Veigar to bot both barrier and flash, while I'm still trying to do Gromp. This is why Pantheon is such a pain in the ass to face. What's even more of a pain in the ass is what Pantheon's gonna do afterwards. See, this is part of why this match, went so bad. I'm trying to freaking I'm not kiting out the Raptors very well. Trying to chug potions. Because, Viger's trying to farm safe mid. Then I try to take red buff. Pantheon is at my red buff. And kills me. Basically instantly. Ari doesn't even get the assist. He invades my red buff, kills me, takes my red buff. Now, if you think that's the end, no, that's the beginning of a very annoying game against this Pantheon. I don't even have level 3 yet. And then he kills Veigar. Unfortunately, I was dueling with this Veigar, so he was very mad at me. I was in voice combat with this Veigar. Miraculously, we win this, despite the fact that the Pantheon is a major pain in the ass. Believe me, this is just the beginning of his rampage. I just got to level 3 now. If you're wondering whether this is a long game, this is actually a surprisingly long game. So strap yourselves in. It's a long one. I'm amazed it's a long one because of how the mid game in this actually pretty obnoxious to me as well. Trying to take Raptors. Pretty bad at taking jungle camps, as you can probably tell, because I don't jungle almost ever. Every time I try to jungle, Pantheon is mid again, but I am personally looking for this crab. Pantheon's probably gonna gank bot lane. Oh yeah, Renekton spam pinged me for help with the stupid areas. I'm trying to get Scuttle Crab before I gank. So yeah, I don't always play well. This is an example. I sometimes play crap. And I managed to pull him up. We tried to flash, but... So I get a revenge kill, but it's still not enough to get me ahead of the Pantheon. I am actually behind the Pantheon the entire game. I think Viger kills himself. I'm not sure. I think he tries to make it all into the Ahri. I think it takes a while. Wait, that's Ahri running fleet footwork? I'm gonna try to take Crab. Right now I'm 1-1, he's 2-1. That doesn't seem that bad, but trust me, it'll get worse over time. Infernal is alive. I'm trying to take Scuttle Crab. Renekton, Darius kills Renekton. It's my job harder. It wasn't already hard enough getting invaded. In terms of farm, I'm ahead of him in farm by now. I will fall behind. Let's just do getting blue. I give him blue. Which I don't, in retrospect, I don't know how good of a move that was, but afterwards. Smite that. Yep, killing spree. If I try to contest him, he'll probably... Yeah, I shouldn't have even tried to go for block. I should have just immediately ganked there, so that was a major mistake for me. I'm also trying to identify my major mistakes so I don't repeat them in the future, if at all possible. But, yeah, no. Trying to stop him from going on my base. He jumps in. Kills him. Pantheon. I don't think, in retrospect, I don't think I should have chased him for the gank. Yeah. That was another major mistake. Do I pause? Trying to contest Infernal. I don't know if I can take it over. think I can flip the, Alright, get the kill on the Ori. Darius kills the Renekton again. It's not that I don't have good games in this rating, it's just... This is an example of me playing like a complete pleb really badly and making stupid decisions. This is an example of that. So for anyone who thinks that I play good or I make good decisions all the time, this is proof. This is proof that I don't. Here I'm going to try to do something with Darius. In terms of farm, I'm only 2 ahead of him, but still flashed. I try to do some damage to him, fight him, but still won't do enough damage to finish the Darius. Because I'm now ahead of Renekton by a significant amount. Yeah. So I'm 2-2, but he's 4-0. He's going to deepen that a bit more. I'm getting a Bramble Vest against Pantheon. I'm thinking that wasn't the best item. I'm thinking a different armor item might have been better versus Pantheon rather than Thornmail. Frozen Heart? Like, I'm trying to think of better options because this was a game that I played pretty badly, but we somehow managed to win. Well, not really somehow. I kind of assisted the Veigar at one point, and the thing about Veigar is, if the game doesn't end quick, the Veigar tends to be able to. Somehow Bali comes and kills me. Help Renekton get the shutdown on Darius. I'm not sure if it's worth. By the way, if you want to know what score this Darius ends on, it's actually very bad, by the way. You would be surprised how badly this Darius' score ends. He ends even worse than I do. Mid-late game. Yeah, sure, my score mid-late game is fricked up and terrible, but his is even worse. That's the funny thing. Pantheon's is okay. The Veigar, although the Veigar is 0-2-1 right now, his score is going to change dramatically at a specific point in the game. Okay, get stuck up trying to gank that thing. With that, I shouldn't. Alright. I want to maybe pop a recall or just go back to farming. I mean, there I'm just trying to keep the Pantheon off the Veigar. I think the Veigar tries to go for a solo kill and kills himself. And he does. So 0-3-1. But again, the scores are kind of deceptive. Especially Veigar's score. This guy, although he's 0-3-1 right now, he ends up becoming the MVP. Like, he ends up becoming the most insane player on the field. by a long shot, but you don't see it now. I end up actually falling behind kind of even further in a respect. So there's that. So I'm supposed to gank the Darius again. The Pantheon gets the dragon again. Again, I think I should be more around bot side rather than trying to help this Renekton because I needed to take more dragon control. Because there's the thing about dragon control, what I've learned from research and from looking at stuff, is that dragon control is more important than KD. So that was a major blunder on my part. Letting them have control over dragons. So obviously Pantheon can stop them all. This snowball really. Even the Sever is taking the hit.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And they destroy first turret. The weird thing is, I don't even think this Viger is that incredibly good. Because you'd think that he'd make some big, he'd make some kind of comeback in the 15-minute mark. Well, I guess not. Because the best Vigers can actually make somewhat of a comeback. Like, they can get kills or come back or whatever at 15 minutes. But this game is a lot longer than 15 minutes. Okay? Just letting you know. How it goes along longer than 15 minutes when the Pantheon is involved. Knockout. I get my ulti off. Don't know if we can chase. Ahri gets a kill onto Sona. So yeah, you can kind of tell that this is bronze by the amount of kills in 16 minutes. And how one-sided it is, you can kind of tell this is bronze. Just by that alone. And the fact that I haven't even died the most, despite all the mistakes that I've made. The Renekton has played this lane horribly. Pantheon does have a 500 gold bounty. We are considering turning this. Dominating. Pantheon. This Renekton's really bad. Anne's gone PTA, so he doesn't have the Conqueror. To save him, if he does this kind of gameplay, is behind. The Ahri is somehow on a killing spree, independent of the Pantheon now, which is even more annoying. Yeah, this game is looking very dark, doesn't it? It looks completely unwinnable. The Vigor is 0-4-1 at 18 minutes. This Vigor, it looks like he can't do anything. See, that's the deceptive part. It looks like he's the worst player or whatever. Here I try to do something. I get my ult on. I try to dodge the feather stone, but he can just basically one-shot me before I can even try to, or like two-shot me without trying to get extra help. Now I'm falling behind even further, as you can see. I'm trying to get my Sunfire kick. Viger gets a shutdown on the Pantheon now. So now Viger's finally done something at the 18-minute mark. He has a kill. Sona's 0-5-0. Not even an assist to her name. But that was the start of the comeback. The one shutdown on the Pantheon. The 6-1 Pantheon. I do accrue more deaths, though. But they're not all from the Pantheon. Pantheon gets a GA. The Connected doesn't go in. Viger dies again. He's 1, 5, and 1. But he's getting items. Believe it, like, I know it doesn't look it. This is Viger completely turns it around and shows why he knows what he's doing. I don't turn it around, but I do help him turn it around. And by helping him turn it around, it changes the game. Pantheon is another game. 18 to 4. There's another reason why I hate facing Pantheon is he really gets around, and if he knows what he's doing, and spreads his advantage quick before I can, like, get stuff in the cover. It's one of the really obnoxious things. I'm trying to decide when to go in. The Liger's trying to show me to go in. I'm trying to get the flip on. I get that. Okay. I get Sony to get the shot down. Connected dies. I get the flip. I get a kill for the Viger, which is huge. I'm trying to dodge his charm potentially. See, this is where the big comeback comes around 20 minutes. Because this 20 minutes, if it's not 15 minutes the Viger comes back, it's 20. 20 is the magic number for God Mode on Viger. Somehow the game is not ended by 20 minutes. If the Viger knows what he's doing at all, there's a big chance for a comeback if it hasn't ended by 20 minutes. So yeah, that's one of the things I've realized why this game is so possible. Was because this game didn't end. In terms of farm, Pantheon is around 25 minutes. Really annoying. I'm trying to gank and stuff. Maybe 10 farm ahead. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not the best by any means. I'm definitely looking forward to playing Volibear better in the future and figuring out better strategies for what I want to do, because this is definitely terrible. We're trying to get onto these theaters. Although we won the early game, it's going to be very bad. I'm trying. Okay, Darius, he gets a kill onto the Darius that was chasing. So I get an assist. I have 2-3-5. Still dying there. This is still a mess. I think a lot of it involves the Xayah, because the Pantheon is falling off. Viger gets a major shutdown on the Xayah. And now the Viger's 4-3 and 4-5 and 3. But part of it is just a flip. I get the kill on him. And now 3-3-5. Neutral. Pantheon's still doing damage. I think I overshot. I'm not sure if that was worth. It was on me. I shouldn't have engaged that. I think I even recognize that I shouldn't. I do get a Thornmail.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Viger gets the turret. He now has a bounty. I am kind of surprised the Pantheon can still do a lot of damage to me, even at this phase of the game, but you can already see he's falling off. He's not as dominant past 20 minutes. So yeah, this was a very weird game. I got promoted off this game too. This is a really weird game. Even weirder was the fact that the next game I played really well. But not like this trash that I did this game. This is garbage. I'm just trying to respect the exact garbage things I did. So then, I don't repeat the trash that I did, and I actually play well. Because a lot of it was not only my unfamiliarity with jungle, but my decision making. Now he's on a rampage for Vygar.
Unstoppable.
The Ahri's unstoppable, but the Vygar is completely caught up with you. Pantheon gets the shutdown. He flashes out. I'm leery about chasing him. The Vygar is still made. He made a basic full recovery from going 1-5. But then again, it was past 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the magic number for Vygar. I've played Vygar long enough to tell you that 20 minutes is definitely a magic. I'm trying to get some CS because I'm probably behind by. Okay, I'm behind by only 11 CS. My KD is freaking terrible. Well, not really. 3-4-6 isn't really, but I gain more deaths, but more assists. I'm trying to get an analysis. I mean, they still roughly have double the kill. Maybe they can shot. I get my ultimate. Zaya, Vygar gets this damage. And, Feathers from Zaya. Okay, yeah, that's where a lot of my Zaya. Zaya is way stronger than Severe. Not only is she very stronger, she somehow does a lot of damage, even though she has no armor pen, and I'm building full tank. I'm not building squishy.
Shut down.
Vygar gets a shutdown. Now he's 7-6-5. Now he's firmly positive. But again, this is later on in the game. We somehow made it all the way despite that.
Shut down.
And he gets a huge shutdown on Messiah. So he's 8-6. Now he's actually catching up to them. And he gets a shutdown on Pantheon. Now he's 9-6. He's gained knowledge of this stage of the game. He gets a triple kill. He kills the Darius. And he gets a quadra kill. He kills the Khan and Ace. But again, because he got this far. Like, I know my KD is bad, I know I didn't play very well, but the very fact that we managed to make it all the way here, we did do some shot calling the Vygar, the fact that we made it all the way here is what counts. This is what allowed Vygar to get into the game. And we managed to get an Infernal. This guy said he wanted to show me about Vygar in this, in ranked, and I was like, I didn't believe him. He could, like, well, because most of these other players just can't. They don't understand how to do Vygar or whatever. He kind of understands, and kind of doesn't, but at the same time, he understands the later stages of the game. He just doesn't understand the early. I think that's how it is. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but okay. Or maybe he's learning Vygar. I can't really tell which one. All I know is that it gets past a certain point in the game, Vygar becomes majorly evil. Yeah, if you're against a Vygar, one of the things I advise you to do is close out the game before 20 minutes. If you can, if at all possible. That's one of the major ways to counter him. Because long game's favorite. I end up getting jumped. Here, I'm going in, I flip him, get my ult off, kill off the Pantheon, give Sivir a kill. He gets hooked in. I try to get a flip on priority target. She gets a triple kill. They get a Zaya gets a quadra, but I get some assists. Vygar gets a double kill off of that. He manages to turn it around slightly, but that's still almost the game. So yeah, I don't sure if I was supposed to engage that or not. I think that was another major mistake. I mean, I got some assists off it, so it might be worth. See, a lot of these, I'm trying to ask myself the question whether it was worth in these later game fights, because it's just weird how much Xayah damages. Like, I can't really make ballsy plays around Xayah necessarily, because the Xayah's overtaken the position that Pantheon had, of being a major burst source. So I can't die. Because often when you're a jungler, you have to like dive into somebody. He did request that I play a tank, and I was thinking to play Volibear for a tank jungler. So I thought that Volibear would do damage. I don't know. He flashes. I think I flipped these. I get him low. I think I managed to get the final. My ulti, I managed to kill off Pantheon. Darius dies again. Darius is 2 and 8 despite game. 4, 6, and 10, which is okay. But then I take 2 more deaths somewhere along the line, which is really annoying. Yeah, this match was not very fun for me. They wanted me to start bearing, but I have to do something with that. So maybe Viger's distracting him. Viger's distracting. I'm trying to do that. Viger gets Baron Nashor.
You have to clean kitchen.
The enemy waffle locking. I get caught here. I think I died here. I think I should just defend there entirely. That was another major problem. I feel incredibly squishy against Xayah and Pantheon, but I think it's more the Xayah doing the damage than the Pantheon now. He's pushed ahead by a significant amount of farm now. The Viger's now 14 and 7. He is a major force. They get a dragon. I'm trying to complete Dead Man's Plate, but I'm kind of... Okay. Darius dies for his 9th time to the Veigar. Amazingly. We have a 2 and 7 Renekton. And a 1-3 80 carry.
Dominating.
And then the Xayah's dominating. Even if the state of the game is Fire. I'm trying to defend the Viger. It's actually kind of miraculous. He's taking the hit off. The Pantheon kills are super. A lot of it was just the decision making. I'm trying to get out, not die. I managed to not die, but it's amazing that those two guys did enough damage to almost kill me. They're charmed. I don't have a lot of MR. I have armor versus the Pantheon, but Pantheon and the Xayah still do so much damage even without penalty. Despite the fact I'm building full tank and I have Merc turrets.
Killing spree.
Viger gets another kill on the Darius. He's now major raid boss now. 16 kill raid. Yeah. Like, he's had 10 minutes of popping off, basically. And around 1,000 AP at this point. Firmly back in this game. Despite two of our laners having KDs that are incredibly disgusting. I know mine is incredibly disgusting. Theirs is even more so. The Sivir doesn't have a disgusting KD. It's not very good. It's meh. I'd take the Sivir's KD over mine. I would take that. But the Sona and the Ekman, come on, man. And this Darius, this 2-10 Darius. I'm trying to farm to try to catch up with farm here. I think the game ends very soon, by the way. I think I'm going to be engaging for this Viger, possibly for the final time. I think for the final time, actually. I think this is the final stand. Sona gets the kill with the just Viger consuming damage. Here's the Pantheon. He's gonna go. Look at my ult on. I get the GA of Pantheon. I try to get. I get killed by this Viger. He gets his damage on distraction. I get them all low. He gets the triple kill.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And at 4, 8, and 13, I think we win the game. I got Deadman's plate finally.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Although I am debating whether I wanted Deadman's
Blue
plate or
team's turret
Random's.
has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And, at 19 and 7, the originally 1 and 5 Vigar
Blue team's turret
ends
has
up
been
carrying
destroyed.
the game entirely. And has the most kills in the
Blue
game.
team's turret has been destroyed.
And they shot call it. And with Sivir getting the final kill, victory. Yeah, now, although that was very nasty, that is an example of me playing jungle very badly. If you want to know me playing jungle very badly, there you go.